First of all, the reason you should get pre-approved is if you don't, it's kind of like going to the grocery store without a grocery list. You're going to buy up the first thing that you see because it looks good.
It's not a good idea just to go in and pick something out and drive home that day with it. You know, you always want to test drive it. Maybe go along with someone else if you're not comfortable doing it on your own.
If you go to a car lot, it can be rather overwhelming. And taking the time, the research, everything, obviously getting pre-approved, and on the front end, you're going to be much more pleased with your decision.
Are you going to have a bigger growing family, or is it just you? How much you want to pay for gas, mileage?
Insurance can be a huge eye-opener after a lot of people might have already bought that car.
Always when we're getting a pre-approval, we're always going to sit down with the member and go over all the details of their credit report with them.
Because your monthly payment is made up of a lot of different things. It can be, first of all, the purchase price of the car, the interest rate, things to cover the deficiency of a loan if it was in a total loss, all sorts of things that can go into the back end. So we can get them A to Z, the moment they walk into the door to the moment they leave, the total cost, inputted into their budget, and whether it's going to work or not.
We offer different products as far as extended warranties for your vehicles.
Gap protection, which covers any deficiency on a loan if the vehicle's in a total loss. Disability protection, involuntary unemployment protection.
Those things are not right for all people, but a lot of times we talk to everybody about all the things that we offer, and then we kind of find out what's best for that member in that particular situation. So it's important to think about what you're actually getting, not just your payment, because you want to look at what you're spending in total. A lot of times people might want a very expensive vehicle and they might look at taking a loan out for 7 or 8 years. Well, that's a little scary. Obviously their value is not going to be there when they go to trade that in down the road. Well, my first car was the Dodge Neon, 94.
Mine was a 96 Grand Prix.
When you have something picked out, you want to make sure you know exactly what that car is worth. And it's important to do some background checking, also do Carfax.
NADA.com can get you values of different vehicles, a book value.
There's Auto Trader, Edmunds, Kelley Blue Book, and that just kind of gives you an idea of the history of that car, what other people are saying about that purchase as well.
At Dupaco, we like to personalize our service as much as possible. So it starts with getting to know the member. You know, if they've been a long-standing member, we've got track record from them, that's great. If they're a new member, we get to know them. We find out what their lifestyle is, what their budget is, what their credit is looking like, what they can do to better it, and then we can come up with what they can afford in a vehicle.
We take the time with our member interactions. We're not just trying to push things through. We obviously want the person who's buying the car to be in the best situation they can. We want them to be in a good equity position. We want them to be getting something they can afford. We're looking out for them to make sure that they're getting what they need and what they want.
And it was a great car. I thought being a junior in high school, I thought it was pretty cool.